Good afternoon. I'm State Representative Tom Demmer from Dixon. When we first heard what happened at the LaSalle Veterans Home, it quickly became apparent that it was one of the most tragic circumstances that we've come across during the course of this long and difficult pandemic. What was made it even more difficult, though, was the acknowledgement that this happened despite the knowledge that those most at risk for COVID, those most at risk for death from the coronavirus were folks who were over the age of 65 and folks who lived in long-term care or congregate living facilities. The Department of Veterans Affairs was well aware of this fact. However, no action was taken to support and protect and defend those who have fought for our country. The report that was released today is a stunning portrait of a failure in leadership at every level. We had a then director of the Department of Veterans Affairs who was absent from the job and delegating responsibility to an unappointed member of her staff. We had positions that remained vacant, what otherwise should have been looking out for the safety, the health, and the welfare of the individuals who live in the Illinois veterans' homes. In fact, the report found that even after positive test results came back at the LaSalle Veterans Home, it took nearly 10 days for leadership to acknowledge that there was a problem. This is in the middle of a public health emergency, during which time nursing homes and other congregate living facilities were well aware of the risks that it posed to their residents. That delay was fatal. In that 10-day delay before leadership seriously acknowledged the situation in the LaSalle Veterans Home, 10 veterans had lost their lives. But even that warning sign couldn't wake up the leadership to step into action immediately. It further took an additional 6 weeks until December 10th for Governor Pritzker to finally call in the National Guard to provide additional support and resources to the veterans home staffs. This report shows a lack of leadership. This report shows that individuals failed in their mission of protecting our veterans. And this report should not be the last word in the story. Governor Pritzker must come forward immediately and detail who is being held accountable and how we're going to make systematic changes to ensure that people bear responsibility for this tragedy and that we can make steps and changes to ensure that it never happens again.